We're back with What the Fuck is Up With? And today we're doing movie themed. So movie night, even though it's morning for most of us. Morning, afternoon. Real quick, like before we just jump in, everybody good this morning?
Good.
This afternoon?
Good.
Grateful
This
to
is
not
my
be working.
This is my first time I printed out the questions and actually thought about them ahead of time. I can never remember movie titles. Like,
Me either, but I'm winging it, man.
I don't even pay attention sometimes.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to get picked, is what's happening.
Lisa's gonna try to
movies.
roll high so you get to pick the question and not answer the question.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what dice does everybody have?
I've got
Let's play the dice game.
I have my green dice today.
Nice. Green dice. Beautiful.
I have purple.
That's
I think
cool.
this is the one you gave me, Dawn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I've got red, like black with red sparkle. Oh, Lisa, those are so pretty.
Is it your unicorn dice?
They're in my little thingy.
I love that.
What's that? That's so cute.
Dawn sent me this for my birthday. Look at it.
Oh, that's so cool.
And everything, but it's a dungeon box. So it's got a little rolling tray and it
Yeah.
magnetically like closes.
Oh my god.
It's a dungeon box. You can get them stained, and then I painted the lid to match the back of the Unicorn's Journey Tarot.
It looks
card.
it looks
That's
like
so awesome.
I was so excited for this. I'm like, I'm gonna use my new tray.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I have for the 20, I have this kind of like Victorian inspired.
Those are pretty.
Oh, it's
That's
like a
pretty.
milky, like
The
oh.
12 is this kind of summery.
Excuse
Yeah.
me. That's so cute.
Oh, I like that.
My friend as well. My kind of new rabbit hole.
Ice cream. It looks like
Little
ice cream.
boo boo.
Oh my goodness.
So cute.
Oh, I love that.
That's
Those
the
are
new
so cute.
obsession. That's the new obsession, Andy. Yeah.
That's amazing. I love it. I love
that.
it. I have my gamer dice, which you can't see.
Nice.
Oh, those are
yeah.
cool, though.
We love those.
My nails are trash. Let's not put those up on the camera because I've been
I
moving
just got
kids
mine
for
done. I'm like,
days.
It wasn't very much.
Yours look pretty.
Index finger is probably the only one that needs to look decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been like moving kids for the last like week, so like my nails are just
They're not
trash.
gonna
hard
survive that.
Yeah.
I had to go get my nails done yesterday because I decided on a whim to just paint my shop the other day, and like so I was outside doing all that, cracked a few of them, then like just since they started cracking, every little thing I would do, which is so intricate and all with my hand, just chip. I had like big chunks out
Yeah.
of my
no.
nails. I was like, this is not happening. I have to go today.
Yeah.
You know, when you do like tarot videos, like your hands are on camera
Yeah.
a lot. So
Oh.
I'm like, well, that's really embarrassing. We're not doing any top-down videos until I fix that because that's embarrassing.
That's just what it does. It's just what it does.
The number of times I've quickly taken off my polish because like I needed to film and had no time to like repaint. I'm like, well, we'll just go bare.
Yeah.
It's fine. Just
Yes,
take it
I
off.
did that this morning because I was like, oh, this doesn't look good at all.
Yeah.
It is interesting when you go to a new channel and you only have the hands as judge of like
Yeah.
what they're like, and then you see their face and you're like, oh, that's
Yeah.
I
I know what I meant.
the polish is a big thing. Like if it's like neat and tidy and you look like moisturized hands, like
Yeah, totally.
Mhm.
I did a top-down video the other day for my members when I was making I'm so neurotic. I changed all the bottles, my essential oil bottles to like all match.
That was so
And
cool.
so-
That's
aesthetic.
amazing.
It looks so
And
good.
like I'm looking at my hands in that video and I'm like, I am an old woman. What has happened to my hands?
the way that our age shows in the hands is wild.
Yeah.
The hands, yeah, it's the first thing that shows age.
Yeah.
Son of a
Hands, and I've
bitch.
got
And I'm
neck,
always in the
and
sun
neck,
with
yeah.
my hands. And yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah.
I didn't have like
Oh
a
my
face
goodness.
reveal. My first video was face forward, I think. Dawn, you did I'm sorry, top down, overhead,
I did.
and then you did a reveal, or did you start face forward?
I don't think. No, I started totally top down. I
Yeah.
didn't do. I don't think I did a face on camera for like a year or more.
Yeah,
Because
my
I was like,
person
who
has
wants
face
to see
on.
my face? Nobody cares. Like they just
Yeah.
want to see the cards.
I want to see everything. I'm too nosy for
I'm
that.
so
Same.
nosy.
Show me your drawers. Show me everything.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah.
House tour.
Like, my favorite are like bag tours. Yes, pull out the gunk in your bag. I want to see it. I
Yeah.
want to know.
Those are the
I want to know all the things.
Same. Like
Yeah.
I'm that nosy bitch for real.
Yep.
I'm like I want to know.
TMI is not a thing for me. It's just
No.
not. You want to talk about bowel
Those are the
movements? Let's
best.
go. We're doing
Yeah.
it. I'm ready for everything.
There's nothing. Filters. What
You would
about
do well around here then, Danny, because everybody is like just open and like
Everybody. I want to know all the things.
Are y'all ready? So we do our
Ready.
first roll?
Yes.
All righty.
So we're
Let's
doing a
roll.
12 or the doing 12?
20.
I'm rolling
D20.
I'm out
Okay.
of practice. I'm out of practice. Just tell me.
All right, I'm gonna go in order so I don't lose track because it makes it go much quicker and I don't have to edit as much. So Lisa, what'd you get?
14.
14. Krista,
8.
8. Andy,
12.
12. Danny,
17.
17. Marlena,
2.
2. Okay, I got a 10. So Danny, you are asking Marlena.
All right. So, number 7.
Okay.
Number
What the fuck is up
7.
with that movie
Uh-huh.
that kept you up?
Oh no, this is the one I was worried about. The movie that kept me up. Okay, because I didn't want to remember it and talk about it.
It didn't. Danny had put in parentheses because I stole this question from you, Danny. You had put in parentheses scary and or there was something else in there.
Mind blowing, like something that you just
mind-blowing,
could
yeah.
not
couldn't
stop,
stop
like
thinking
just
about?
kept you up,
Yeah.
just like could
Okay.
not stop.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've like a lot of mind-blowing movies, but the scary one is the one that I thought of first.
Yeah.
So, I actively avoid horror movies now in my older age, but when I was a kid, like part of like middle school and high school is all about like what's the scariest movie we can all watch and freak out. I think it was, I don't remember what year this movie came out, but it was The Ring. The Ring is like the scariest movie I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
What was it that scared you? Like what part of it?
Her coming out of the like the
It was
whole
terrifying.
I can't even do it. It's like here's what happened. I was with my sibling and some friends, and we were watching it, and there's a whole thing about the phone ringing in the movie, right? So at the end of the fucking movie, my brother was waiting. And like 10 seconds after the movie, he made the phone ring. It was a landline.
Epic. Wait, wasn't there something about a VCR with that movie? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember being afraid of my VCR for like 2
Yeah.
like
He made the phone ring and like I died. Like, and I knew it was him, but I still died.
Right.
oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's scary. That one, just like the movements of the girl, like
It was
very creepy. Yeah.
It was
that,
very,
that
very
one,
creepy.
there's another movie with was it the
The Grudge.
oh yeah, that one with the hand and the
Hands and
one with something about Emily Rose when she was
The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
that was the one where she like does that backwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's that kind of stuff. Like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite stuff in a movie because it's so strange. I love that.
Yeah, The Ring.
Yeah.
And I know it's like cheesy compared to like horror movie standards now. It's just not as scary, but it scared me.
It scared you.
I'm 100% with you. 100%.
Well, it's like Blair Witch back in the day. Like, do y'all remember Blair Witch?
Oh, I remember
by
Blair
today's standards, you're like, okay, whatever.
Whatever. Yeah.
But at the time,
At the time, it was neat. And then, like, I watched it. Like, when I finally watched Blair Witch, I'm not going to lie, I was the most disappointed ever. Because all of my friends had hyped it up. Like,
I was gonna say,
like,
did you
one of
not
the
watch
last
it
ones to
before
see it.
all the hype and all that?
And I'm like, I watch it and I'm like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
There's nothing that happens in this movie. Like, I hated
Because
it.
of people like you that like I'm like, oh, I'm cool in front of all of these people that like this doesn't scare me, and I'm like, I'm fine, and then I go home and I'm like, I can't.
No, legit. If I am in a room, or this is why I don't go see scary movies in the theater. I am a screamer. Like it takes nothing to startle me, and I will scream. So like I'm that person that like even just a jump scare, like Peggy will literally look right at me and go sneak, 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 and then she'll go boom, and I'll still scream. Like I am very jumpy. So me and scary movies, like it's a bad.
Don't get along. That's hilarious.
I love them though, but I'm just
as funny as it is. Like I don't think any scary movie has kept me up at night, but like I've had like crime thrillers that did. Like only one that I remember in particular.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. I have trouble with being super scared. My threshold is so high, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I love that.
I don't
Anyway.
like to admit it, but mine is low.
Mine's low too.
Oh, mine's low.
Yeah.
Mine's low for scary movies. I'm not a scary movie person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, be cool, man. Be cool. Be cool. I can't be cool.
Yeah.
But I love it. Like I love being scared. I
do too.
But
and there are some that like I remember being like the big thing when we were growing up is like, do not watch The Exorcist. That's like the one movie my mom was like, don't let me catch you. So immediately,
of course, that's what you go and do. Yeah,
that became my favorite movie of all time. I watch it over and over and over again. I love it.
That's amazing.
It's a really
good
good
rebellion
movie. The Exorcist.
It's like a good movie. It's so good.
Really good movie.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty, round 2. Are we ready?
Yep.
All right, Lisa.
8.
Krista.
2.
Andy.
11.
Danny.
19.
19. Marlena. 8. Okay. Looks like Danny, you are asking Krista.
Oh, all right.
Danny's all the power in this game right now.
Danny's got all the power.
4. Okay, what the fuck is up with that movie you don't want to admit that you love?
Didn't you get that same question with the tarot deck?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
And I was just gonna say, I feel like for some reason in all of these videos, I feel like all roads lead back to Karate Kid for me. And
we need to have another square with Ralph Macchio.
I know, right?
Maybe if I talk about him enough, I'll manifest.
You'll manifest him?
Yep. He'll just come into your
So
life.
that would be my first. That's my first. But like, this is a tough question because I feel like there's really not things that I wouldn't admit to. You know, like that just doesn't happen in my brain. But that would probably be my choice. Maybe I do have a very intense love for Hallmark movies. I just couldn't watch them because I'm not usually one to watch many movies because I just cannot sit still for them. But something about Hallmark movies, I just can do it. And it's to the point that a library I used to work at when I was first starting in that scene, I was just like the checkout person. And someone who was responsible for buying the DVDs brought up Hallmark movies one time. And I was like, oh, you should buy this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And then like they did. And so now they have this like huge Hallmark selection just because I was like, please buy them.
That's great.
I didn't even get a DVD of those, but you can.
Can you think of a favorite? Like, what's your favorite? Like, if you had to pick one Hallmark movie.
See, the problem with the Hallmark channel is you can just turn it on and they just keep playing.
They just keep playing.
But there is this one. I'll say this because they're so seasonal. My favorite season of them is the Halloween ones. There is a Halloween one where it's basically the whole trope of like the nanny falls in love with the single dad and then makes their Halloween costumes and makes him believe in the magic of Halloween.
Oh my god,
that's cute.
So good.
That's adorable.
I love it.
I thought they mostly just did Christmas movies.
The Halloween ones are underrated.
Ah.
I mean, clearly I don't have the Hallmark channel, so I have seen it because every time we go back to visit my husband's family, like his mom has the Hallmark channel on pretty much all the time. So I've seen lots of them.
You can,
While visiting.
you can watch them for free on their website. I
Really? Oh, I didn't know that was a Hallmark channel. I didn't know
This
that
is
was
not
a thing.
sponsored by Hallmark, by the way.
It's not sponsored by Hallmark, but
Where's the I'm so confused. All right.
That's great. All righty. Let's roll. Okay, Lisa?
13.
13. Krista?
16?
16. Andy?
11.
11. Danny?
4.
For Marlena?
8 again.
8. Okay. Krista, you were high with a 16. I got a 3.
Okay.
So you're asking me.
All right. Number 8. What the fuck is up with that character you love to hate?
Ooh, that's a good
I
one.
love
Good
to
one.
hate. I mean, okay, like don't hate me, but I kind of love hating on Edward from Twilight because he's just a
That's fair.
That's a
Like-
good one. That is a good one.
okay, like he's hot, I get it, but oh my god, like dude, quit with the whiny, broody, moody, like it's wow. Just wow. Like that's all I gotta say. Just wow.
That was a good movie to choose from.
It's just like it's just he is like I freaking love vampires and he's just everything a vampire should not be.
Yeah.
Just
agreed.
absolutely should not be. That is not a fucking vampire. It's a twinkly fairy boy. Just
No, that is
vampires don't
That is
sparkle, lady.
Not at
That's
all.
like they're fucking monsters. Like, okay, make them. They can be hot monsters. I'm totally fine with that. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
You-
everything
you
that a
love to
vampire
hate-
should
We
not
love
be.
to hate Twilight, the books when we were in the when we did.
That's
the
what I was
book.
gonna say.
I
Bella
did-
was the
yeah.
character I love to hate or whatever.
Bella's also a character I
Yeah.
love to hate because she is such a horrible character.
She's such a horrible character.
Like, yeah, I think I say all the time, please, girls, do not use that as your role model. Like, it was
No.
terrible that we had
Terrible
that.
role model. No.
Terrible role
what's
model.
the
It's just
baby's name
awful.
again? Doesn't the baby?
I don't know. I didn't get that far.
Isn't it Isabella?
No, it's Renesmee.
Renesmee, yes,
That's
Renesmee.
right.
The
What?
like doll
I'm
of
not
her
revealing
is
that I know these stories really well or anything, but
I totally
I
forgot.
laughed out loud when they showed the baby's face for the first time in the movie because it was
Did
like
you?
so
It's
terrible.
so bad.
Like
Yeah.
really
So
bad CG or whatever they did. The
Whatever
special
they did.
effects it was so bad.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
It was
it's
a blend of their.
terrible.
It's a blend of their mother's names. That's why the baby's
Yeah,
So
it's a really
dumb.
awkward name. It is.
I mean, it's
Anyway,
kind of an
just saying.
awkward book / series / movie. Like, it's all
Yeah.
awkward. It is
It's
like the
very
epitome of teenage
It
awkwardness.
is. It is.
It really is. Which, I mean,
still
is
love
great in its own right. Like,
Yes. Yeah. It is what it is, and it's okay. You
it is
know?
what it is, right? Yeah. It is. It is good at being what it is.
It is good
Yeah,
at being what it is. That's exactly
Mhm.
right.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't even think I've seen all the movies. I
have
did read all the
seen
books,
them.
but I've not seen all the movies.
Oh, you
Nope.
haven't seen one of them?
I
just-
have not seen a single one of the movies, and I've read 2.5 books.
I'm gonna send you the clip of just when the baby comes on screen, Danny. so you
Yeah,
can
you're gonna
laugh.
have to do that because I cannot even imagine.
We cut out little pictures of the baby and like tape them randomly around the library. Just for
Oh
fun.
my
It's-
That is the best.
I've never heard
That's
of it.
hilarious.
Oh my god.
I don't remember a baby, so that must be one of the movies I didn't
the
see.
last
It's the last
movie.
Is it the
one.
last
Yeah.
one? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I
That's
saw the
pretty-
first. I know I saw the first one, and maybe was there 3, maybe 2? I might
There
have
was-
seen 2.
There were 4. Yeah, there were 4 movies.
Oh,
saw
good
them
lord!
all.
Why?
Yeah. I've watched them all multiple times and I read the books multiple times.
Same,
But
yeah.
listen, I like trash. That's the thing.
Oh, it's your
That's
it's your guilty
fair.
pleasure. Yeah,
yeah.
totally fair.
fair.
I mean, I like trash too. I just like my trash more like B movie sci-fi.
Fair. That's fair. We all have our own trash.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Or smut, I guess.
Yeah.
I
You know.
like that too.
See, I can't do
romance.
romance.
Trash fan. I guess.
Yeah.
I like all kinds of stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Let's roll again. Lisa.
I will say these dice are easier to read on this, but they're still hard. 18.
18.
Dang.
Yeah, that darker background sometimes helps with those lighter dice.
Definitely helps with these
Yeah.
clear ones. Yeah.
Krista.
4.
4. Andy.
13.
13. Danny.
6.
6. And Marlena.
15.
15. Okay. It looks like we're swapping. I got 19, so I'm asking Krista.
Well, the
So we're
turntables
swapping.
have turned.
The tables have turned. Wait, that's a D6. Let me roll a D12 here. 2. All right. What the fuck is up with the last time you actually went to a movie theater?
Oh.
It was 2021. It was yeah, I'm not a theater goer. Again, the sitting still thing, just so hard. I like to be able to pause it, do a lap, and then sit back down.
Right.
But then also there's just not like, I think the closest movie theater is probably like 25, 30 minutes. So it's a trip. So the last movie I saw in theaters, I think was Shang-Chi.
Oh, yeah.
New superhero. No, it's not new, but the superhero movie from Marvel. I think that was like their new superhero.
Oh.
Yeah. That was a good
And it
movie.
was good. I'm not usually a superhero movie person, honestly, but I enjoyed that one.
Going to the movies? Did you go?
Yes, I went a lot
middle?
as a kid because there was like the Tuesday afternoon deal or something.
We had a dollar cinema.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think ours was like, I don't remember, but I think it was like $10, but you got the snacks too or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a good deal, and it was close. So we did go more frequently then.
Yeah.
Well, now, like Kevin and I were just talking about, like the movies, they come out on demand at the same time they come out in the theater. So, like,
It's like, what's the point? I'm not going to go spend $80 when I could spend $4.99. Like,
yeah.
Tried to make the theater so much comfier, but it's still not as comfy as home.
because I don't think the movies match anymore. I don't feel like there has really been. Now, I'm gonna say that, but like, okay, Wolverine and Deadpool is just coming out. Like, that's a movie, like theater-worthy movie, in my opinion. I'm not a superhero, but I love an anti-hero, and I love Deadpool. I love Iron Man. I love like Guardians of the Galaxy. That's about it. That's it. I just want a sassy man.
Sassy. Yeah.
That's all I want.
I want to laugh. Yeah.
I want to laugh, and I want some crude jokes.
Yeah.
So like, but like, I feel like there are a few that seem epic enough, but so many movies that are coming out right now are just like, they're not worth the theater for me.
Yeah.
Because it's so expensive now. But like when we were growing up, we watched.
When we were growing up, it was fun. It was like easy to go, easy to do. Now I'm like, these movies are not worth the money.
Right.
Yeah.
I will wait till I can
Drive-ins.
see
I
it.
remember drive-in theater being a big thing, and like
never
back movies.
Yeah.
Well, and half the movies are just remakes now.
Well,
Yeah,
that's what
a lot
I'm
of them are
saying.
remakes.
None of them are like, I'm not going to go see Beetlejuice. I mean,
Again.
but like, I don't want to go see Beetlejuice again. I'm not going to see Beauty and the Beast again. I'm not going to see Ariel again.
Now it's
Like,
Twister. Like Twister, is that a remake? Or is it
Twister
like,
again.
Yeah. But
I
then
go
like
back
that
when
Wicked
movie
movie
theater post,
coming
I'm like,
out.
didn't I watch this in the 90s? What's happening?
Beverly Hills Cop. They're doing a new Beverly Hills Cop.
You guys heard that they're redoing Labyrinth? Did you hear that? Labyrinth.
Yes.
I'm
I
very
am
upset.
highly worried.
Oh,
I don't like it.
I'm
I
like,
don't like it.
no, there's no way you can redo that and
Stop
make it's just
doing
not.
it.
Yeah.
Like,
Stop doing it.
I will say I'm hopeful for Beetlejuice because everyone's coming back. But how does it? Well, I mean, he's a poltergeist. Maybe they can age. I don't know. Like, how do you?
Well, you put enough makeup on and CG
Probably.
now.
He
Like,
still look old. He still look
Yeah.
old.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. 'Cause
Winona
he
looks
is.
great. He is. You know what I mean?
He is
Like,
old,
he's
yeah.
not 40 years younger, you know? Like,
Oh my
it's crazy.
God.
there's plenty of ideas, people. Make some new movies. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
Come up with something new.
something
I want
new,
something
yes.
new and fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Wicked movie coming out, that I'm like, that feels
Okay.
theater-worthy to me.
Can I
I've
ask?
never seen
Are they
Wicked
doing
or read the book or anything, so I'm going
First,
to.
okay. I have thoughts.
Oh,
Pause. Okay. So, Wicked the movie, are they doing the musical as a movie or an actual movie?
Musical.
musical, I think.
You read the book?
Gosh.
I think the songs are going to be in there, but it seems like there's some parts that they're kind of. It's interesting because they're making it the whole world instead of just like a set.
A set. Okay, here's my problem with it. Have y'all read the books?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Her relationship with the Tin Man is like my favorite thing in those books, and it doesn't come into play in the
Nothing comes to play. The darkness, like when she is born and she's got these teeth and there's this like dragon thing, and like I'm like, oh my God. I went in, I knew nothing about the musical. I went see it when they came to Dallas, and like I was waiting for this like atmospheric kind of like sumptuous, and it was just like popular, and I'm like, what? What? I was so disappointed because the story is so dark and deep and good.
Oh, now I want to read it. I should
The
probably
book,
read it.
yeah, really is amazing.
It's really
it?
good.
Is
His
it
other
Kindle?
books are good too. Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister, one of my favorites.
Oh,
Yeah, I was really upset about it. So I got excited for a second. I was like, are they going to actually do a movie?
Yeah,
movie
no, it's the
of the
play.
book?
I'm pretty
It's the play.
certain.
Yeah, I think it's based on the musical for sure.
That's a bummer.
I know. I'm such a snob. I'm like,
You're allowed to be a
There's-
snob.
But like taking a book to a movie is almost always a disappointment.
It's always,
Almost
except
always. You
Harry
just
Potter.
can't.
no. Harry Potter is still better with the books. Still better with the books.
Okay.
I will fight you for it.
Okay.
Anyway, the Devil Wears Prada.
Oh,
I hated that book.
Yeah.
It was awful. I hated every moment of it. Loved the movie.
really?
Yeah.
I've never read The Devil Wears, but I've watched the movie.
Terrible.
Good.
I hated it. The whole time I was like, I don't like you, and I don't like you, and I think you got a stupid face, and I hated it. It was awful.
Stupid face. I love that.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so we'll do a bonus question when Marlene is out. What's the best book to movie adaptation you've seen?
I'm still saying Harry Potter.
Harry
Still
Potter.
saying Harry Potter.
My vote, okay. I feel like it's probably a lot of people would be like, no, wrong. But I think the Les Mis book to movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but biased because I just loved the movie so much. And then I read it. So like
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes a difference, I feel like, if you watch the movie and then
it
read the
does,
book.
Yeah.
If
Versus,
you
yeah,
go
the
in
other way around.
order,
Yeah.
it's a different vibe for sure.
I had the same thing with Practical Magic. I watched the movie, then read the book, and I was like, the book it was disappointing.
Yeah.
Because I had seen the movie, like
The book
I had
is
seen the
very
movie
different.
for years before
Yeah.
I read the book, and I
yeah.
was like, this is not the same story, basically. I
No,
mean, it
it's
is, but
very
it
different.
isn't. It's very different.
I don't like that movie.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm like one of the only people. I don't like that other
I've
one.
never seen it. I've still never seen it.
Practical
Never
Magic. Or the
seen
other
it.
one that everybody goes crazy about. Hocus Pocus.
Charm?
That one.
I
Not
love
Charmed.
Hocus Pocus.
That's not my
Oh,
thing either.
Yeah, Hocus
Yeah.
Pocus. I mean, it was fun, but like, it wasn't something I watched over and over again or anything. Practical
I
Magic,
love
I'll
Bette
watch it.
Midler though. I'm a sucker for Bette Midler. I love her.
She's
I like
great.
Bette Midler. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beaches.
Beaches. Oh my god, my heart.
Yeah.
If I ever need to cry, I just watch
Mhm.
Beaches.
Oh
Yes.
Yep, absolutely.
yeah. Beaches and Green
definitely
Card are
cry
the
one.
only like sad movies I'll watch. And The Color Purple. I know every word of that movie.
I don't think I've ever
That
seen The
is an
Color Purple.
intense.
You've
That's
never seen, because that's mine. Like I think the
Yeah.
book and the movie, like they both impacted me greatly. Oh my god, me and my friends, we knew the little
The hand, yeah.
Like, no, it was my movie. And when I read the book, it was just so impactful. And I found that they did a great job. Now, they're supposed to be redoing or making something else. I'm not interested.
They did a remake. They made a remake, yeah.
I'm not interested in that.
There's very little that hasn't been remade already. So just like
it's just a thing now.
It's true.
It's upsetting. I'm getting to be a crotchety old woman.
For real. Same. Yeah.
Hey, do y'all have a D6?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. Grab a D6. We're gonna do wild magic. So roll your D6. Everybody roll. Lisa, what'd you roll?
4.
4. Krista, what'd you roll?
6.
6. Andy, what'd you roll?
1.
1. Okay. Andy, what'd you roll?
1.
1. Perfect. Marlena, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 6.
So anybody who rolled a 1, so Andy and Danny, you both rolled a 1.
Mm-hmm.
You have to come up with a movie quote that we all have to try and guess what movie it's from.
Yes. Okay.
Oh my god.
Krista and Marlena, you both rolled 6s. Okay, so be thinking on. You are going to think of a movie that we have to give a quote from.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so we're going to do one of each. Okay, let's give everybody a minute to think about it.
A very quotable movie, then it must be.
Yeah, quotable. Well, okay.
or you can try to stump us. Like it could be something
that's
totally
what I'm
random
thinking.
and obscure that we're like, we have no idea.
Movie do I go with?
Danny,
I'm in my files, y'all. Like, there's so many quotes that I used to like say all the time. So I'm like in my file book. Like, that's too easy. That's too easy.
Mm-hmm.
My brother and I like almost exclusively talk to each other in movie quotes.
Me and my brother too. Yeah.
I'm not going to do any voices. I'm trying to use the phone.
Is it Matilda?
God, I feel like I can see it in my mind.
Yeah, I'm so totally like nothing's happening up here.
Should do the voice.
Yes.
Oh my god, if you
Totally.
we really
I'm
have
trying to use the phone.
Oh. Is it the Three Stooges?
Is it Pee Wee Herman?
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
That was amazing. See, the voice just made it. That made it all better.
That's a good impression.
Okay, this one might be easy, but like I can't get it out of my head. So, are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It just really tied the room together.
Oh.
That is not really easy.
Oh, come on. It really tied the room together. Somebody's got to know it, right?
No,
In my brain.
I'm bad at this.
Okay, I'll give y'all another one from the same movie.
Okay.
You were out of your element. Okay, I got an easier one if y'all can't get it here. I will keep going. This is one of my favorite movies. I will keep going.
Okay.
That's just like your opinion, man.
Oh, Step Brothers?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Dazed and Confused.
Mm-mm. Although that's a good one. I could have buzzed
That's
that
a
one.
good one.
Right now.
Really?
I
This
don't-
one will
Danny's
totally
gonna
give
have
it
to
away. Are
quote
y'all
the
ready
whole
for
movie.
another one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Lebowski, I have your rug.
Oh, I don't know The Big Lebowski. That's
Oh, yeah.
Nobody
I
knew.
don't
I
know
was
that.
like,
That's
everyone
one
is
of
going to know
those,
this immediately.
I don't
Yeah.
know The Big Lebowski.
Oh my God, The Big Lebowski is the best. I love it. I
I
love it. I
know
love it.
it's a cult classic.
It
for
is
sure.
a cult classic.
Yeah.
It is a cult
For
classic.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know that one though. Well, now I know.
All my ones from the 90s I thought would be super simple because those are the ones I really know, like Jay and Silent
Mhm.
Bob and The Big Lebowski, Dogma,
Mhm.
Empire Records, you know, like
I don't
all
know
of
any
them.
of
Dazed
Dawn
and
and I quote
Confused.
Empire Records all the time.
That was my when Lisa and I started our stream. I was like, "It's Rex Manning Day," and she's
Yeah,
like,
you gotta
"What?"
look it up on YouTube and like watch a whole bunch of clips to
I
understand.
was like, "It's fucking Rex Manning Day."
Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah.
That's
Another
great.
one I used to quote all the time was "Can't Hardly Wait."
I
Seth
love
Green.
Can't Hardly Wait.
Mhm.
Oh my God, I rewatched it.
You are far too fine to look so sad.
Oh my god, the only one I would probably
No, he's
know
walking around
is
talking.
Pop Quiz Asshole. Does anybody know that one? Pop Quiz
Which
Asshole.
one? Oh,
Pop quiz,
asshole. I know it right off the top, but I can't tell you exactly what movie, right? But I know
Does
it.
anybody know it? It's Speed.
Speed.
I think it was Speed. It might have been Speed 2. I think it was Speed 1.
Oh, Speed was good though.
And he was like, he would like the bad guy would like call and be like, pop quiz asshole. I'm like, what, blah, 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 blah. And then, so yeah, me and my ex back in the 90s used to always say, pop quiz asshole to each other.
A good one.
That's great.
That's one of the quotes. What's the name of the guy from Can't Hardly Wait that I just quoted?
Seth Green.
Seth Green, but his character's name.
Oh, I don't remember his character. Oh, Special K.
Yes.
Special K.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I got to have sex tonight. Yeah, that movie was amazing.
Sorry.
That's
I could go on.
All right, Krista Marlena, you got to give us a movie and we have to quote it.
Okay. I have one. I feel like everybody has seen this movie and could potentially quote from it, but Clue.
Oh gosh. Can I quote from Clue? I watched it again not long ago.
I'm trying to think of like any line he says from that movie.
Me too. I'm like, I can see him standing
I can see him in my I can see him standing there. I don't know if I could quote that movie though.
I can quote that either.
Okay. Then skip me, go to Krista, and then I'll come back with another one.
Okay.
Okay, my pick is Shrek.
I love Shrek.
So do I.
But can you quote it?
Yeah.
I can totally quote Shrek.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, are we going in order? Because I'll wait.
Not just
Are
throw
you
it out.
doing
Just throw it out.
voice?
Yeah.
You're gonna do Shrek's voice, or
Oh, I don't know if I could do Shrek's voice. Okay, so let me pick one. Like now I gotta think of what's the easiest.
better out
thing
than
to do.
in?
Right? That was a good one. Better out than in.
Anything, something, donkey, anything.
You know what I quote all the time? Honestly, I'm like, everybody love the parfait. I love a parfait. That is a nice boulder.
Yes, that was a really good Eddie Murphy. That was good.
I love Shrek. Me and my little brother went to see that in the theater, matter of fact.
Really?
Oh,
yeah. You can't quote Shrek?
I can kind of
Not even like, Princess, you in there?
I haven't seen Shrek in years.
I remember.
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin.
The Muffin Man.
This is why I can watch movies. This is why I can watch movies over again.
So you don't remember the movie.
Because I don't remember anything. So
Oh my god.
My sisters and I always quote the scene from The Magic Mirror when he's picking out like which.
Oh my god. Yes.
Like our favorite one is the first one, and it says something like, "And our first bachelorette is a mentally abused shut-in from a kingdom far, far away."
Yes. You like tequila and dancing in the rain. Yeah, that's a great one.
oh my god.
That's awesome.
That's great.
Kevin and I watched Encino Man last weekend again. So we've been doing some Pauly Shore around here.
I love
Buddy.
Buddy.
Yeah.
He was like my
Like, where's the juice?
You gotta do something with the hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ash walked by and was like, "Oh my god, is that what's his name? Brendan
Fraser, yeah.
Brendan Fraser." She's like, "Is that Brendan Fraser?" I was like, "Yeah," when he was like young.
Me, it's Biodome. I loved Biodome.
Biodome was
And
good,
the one in the Army Now.
Mm-hmm.
Big
One of my
Pauly Shore
favorite
fan.
son-in-law. All of them, man.
Son-in-law,
Pauly Shore made
yeah.
some great ass movies.
They're great.
They're
We're
so
like
good.
doing
They're
this-
so good.
this Friday night 90s movie thing.
Yeah.
So
I'm obsessed with that.
movies.
Ooh, can you
Mhm.
guys quote from Point Break?
From what?
I don't
Point
know.
Break.
Point Break.
Nope.
No?
Can't quote
Okay.
from
I don't
it.
even know if I've
probably.
seen that.
I just have like movie quotes just playing.
Floating in your head.
Yeah.
I've got Clue, I've got Point Break, The Godfather, Goodfellas.
Oh, I could do The Godfather.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know the exact quote, but like, you come to my family's wedding.
on this day of my
On the
daughter's
day
wedding.
of my
Yeah.
daughter's
On
wedding.
the day of my daughter, yeah.
Yeah.
Shrek
I only have Shrek
Yeah.
and the Grinch floating around in here.
Yeah,
I
fair.
love the
and the Grinch.
I can quote No, I don't know if I can even.
Can you
some of my
quote
very favorite
anything? Then
movies.
I
I
can't.
can quote The War.
You can
Have y'all
quote
ever
Mean
seen The
Girls,
War?
Lisa.
I could
Oh,
quote.
yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, I have really bad breath in the morning.
You can quote Mean Girls.
We always say like, stop trying to make fetch happen.
Yeah,
Like we
stop.
say it all the time.
Sit with us.
That's
Can't
great.
sit with us. Yeah.
What about Breakfast Club? Can you quote Breakfast Club, anyone? I
I've
guess
seen
I'm
it so
just
many
thinking
times.
of Sean because he could do the whole movie here for y'all, especially all the Judd Nelson lines.
Oh my god, I love that.
Mhm.
I used to be able to. I can still probably quote Camp Nowhere. Have y'all seen that one
No.
No.
with Christopher Lloyd? That was one of my favorites
but
growing
I
up.
haven't seen it.
Oh, I could quote that one too. And The War with Kevin Costner, Elijah Wood.
Yes.
I could quote that whole movie as well. Like those are some good ones.
Mhm.
Like when I was a kid, that was my jam. I could
I've
recite
seen
movies.
a lot of movies. I've seen a lot of movies.
Mhm.
Mine are usually from a long time ago.
Mine too. All right, shall we move on? Shall we roll
Yes.
again?
Let it go,
All right,
Wild Magic has ended.
let's keep going. Wild Magic ended.
Okay. That's Wayne's World.
Wayne's World, party time. Excellent. All right, Lisa, what'd you get?
10.
10. Krista. 2. Andy.
15.
15. Danny.
7.
7. Marlena.
I also got a 7.
7. Okay, Andy, you are high, asking Krista.
Krista, what the fuck is up with your favorite movie snack besides popcorn?
Oh, Sour Patch Kids. Easy.
Really?
Yeah.
Usually at the same time, like popcorn and Sour Patch Kids, the watermelon.
Yeah.
The watermelon?
Yes.
That's good stuff.
I love
I like
it.
Like
gummies.
pour it into your thing of popcorn?
No.
Like
No.
one handful, double fisting.
One for each hand.
One for
That's something else.
Yeah.
That's drinking. Oh no, don't
could go
go really wild.
That could go a lot of ways.
Wild.
All right, Lisa.
2.
2.
I
I'm
also
not
got
scared.
2.
It's fine.
You also got 2, Krista?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
Andy?
yeah.
I got
14.
14. Danny?
2.
2. Oh, okay. Marlena?
10.
10. Okay, so we can either do rollies or do you all 3 want to answer? A
Let's
question?
all do you want to answer? Come on, Lisa.
Okay, I'll try.
All 3
Okay,
answer?
fine.
Okay, so Lisa, Krista, and Danny are answering, and Andy, you're picking the question.
Hey.
What the fuck is up with the last time you went to the movie theater?
Oh, Chris already
We
did
did
this.
that one.
Oh, do you want to do? Okay, what the fuck
can
is
do a
up with
different
that
one if you
movie
want.
you've watched over and over?
Oh, good. That's good.
Whoa.
I'm here for it.
The Last Unicorn, Avatar in the theater multiple times. Pretty much every movie I like, I've watched many a time because that's how I roll. But
What are your
I'll say
top
The Last
3
Unicorn.
then? So Last
3,
Unicorn.
yeah.
Last Unicorn, Avatar, Can't Buy Me Love.
That's a good
I
one.
love that one from. I haven't watched it forever. It's just fresh on my mind. But I mean, literally, Ever After is like my sick day movie. Whenever I'm sick and I'm staying home from work, I watch Ever After. Or I just play a lot of BG3, you know. But usually I watch Ever After.
For both.
So many. Like most movies I like, I will watch again and again and again. I do the same thing with TV shows too. I've like binge watched like Buffy.
Yeah.
I do that with TV shows.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
My top 3 are Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Something about that opening scene just brings something to life in me. I could like repeat that first 5 minutes over and over. Then Sound of Music.
Oh, I
That's
love
a
it.
good one.
Disney's Fantasia. I just love it.
Love it.
Lynn used to watch that
That's
all
good.
the time when she was little to go to sleep. She
Yeah.
loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I hated Fantasia.
I hated it too.
And the like fairy scene. It's
Oh,
so
but you
magical.
see the fairy scene when they're like dancing on the water? I had a Disney sing-along Christmas VHS tape.
Oh, I know. The one
And
you
for
mentioned.
Joy to the World, they played that scene where they're dancing on and turning everything to ice.
Yeah.
With
same
Joy
one.
to the World. So like you had the same one. It was the best. I know them all in order, and when they mess something up, I get really mad because they redid it. Like the streamable one is not the same as my VHS tape, and I'm crushed because my favorite song on it is not the same.
Which one?
When the Toys March, the Wooden Soldiers on Parade is not the same one, and that was the best version.
I
in the
love
whole
that
world.
one.
I probably see more parts of Fantasia like that, like redone and with something edited over it, you know,
Legit.
than the actual Fantasia.
Fantasia just looked like something where like you should not be sober while you watch. Like it just
This is like an acid trip.
it does kind of feel like that to me.
On the record player.
or maybe just seeing it live with the actual orchestra would be amazing, I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
That would
that
be
makes
amazing.
Yeah, that would be really
Okay.
cool.
So was that oh yeah, that was 3. Okay, so
Yeah.
my top 3. Okay, I have to say The Sandlot because I watched it so many times I wasn't allowed to rent it anymore. So definitely The Sandlot. The Shining I watch almost every year. It's one of my favorite movies. The Stanley Kubrick one, obviously, not the new one. Stop making remakes. And then, I mean, I'm not even going to say Harry Potter because duh. But
Oh yeah, that should have been my top 3.
Sword in the Stone.
Oh, I love that.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's kind of my sick movie. Like when I'm not feeling good, I'll put on Sword in the Stone or I'll put on Robin Hood.
Oh,
Those are my
Robin Hood's a
Disney
good one, too.
faves. Yeah.
Disney, yeah.
I loved Hook growing up. I loved that movie.
Oh,
too.
Hook was so
Yeah, it was a
good. It
good
was one of
one.
my favorites
It was one of my
too.
favorites,
that makes me so sad. The idea of Peter Pan growing up is like the saddest thing I can think of on the planet.
And it was so funny though. Like everything about it was just so magical to me.
It was
Yeah.
so magical.
Rufio was like the shit.
Rufio
man.
was great.
Amazing. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 yes.
So good.
Robin Williams. God, I could cry. Okay, sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Jumanji, man, that was a good one.
Oh
too.
yeah, that's one of our
Jumanji.
favorites here. That's like Rory's.
Okay, but the remake of that was actually pretty dang
The
funny.
remake of
Oh, that's what I heard. I
Yeah.
haven't seen it. My brother
It's
said,
actually-
"Oh,
copy. It did something different.
It did something different, which is great, and it was
so
actually
funny.
pretty funny.
You were like,
But I love Jack Black.
game.
Oh, you gotta
Yeah.
watch it, Jenny.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
Jack
watch
Yeah,
Black
it's good.
is like one
There's
of
two
my
of them, I
favorites.
think. There's
Yeah,
two
there
of them.
is.
And he's
Yeah.
really good in it.
Yeah, we've
Yes.
watched both. They were really entertaining.
Yeah,
I
they're
love
fun.
him
They're
so
fun for
much.
sure. Yeah. All right, shall we roll these again?
Rollies.
Rolling. All right, Lisa.
19.
19. Krista.
18.
18. Andy. What's you?
18.
18. Okay, Danny.
10.
10. Marlena.
4.
4. Okay, I rolled a 16. So wow, really high. Most
high.
everybody. Okay. Lisa, you're high asking Marlena.
Okay. I rolled 10. Question 10. So
10.
Marlena, what the fuck is up with the movie or character you'll never forget?
The movie or character I'll never forget. There's so many. Probably one of the most like impactful movies in my life was The Shawshank Redemption.
Oh God, I
That's a good one.
But character, Good Will Hunting, Will.
Oh, that's a good one too.
These are all like movies that like in my like coming of age, like in my early 20s that they
Yeah.
Yeah.
those are like serious, dramas.
Yeah.
Dead Poet Society.
But I think that those like really impact because like one of like if I would have to say that like the one thing that pops into my mind was Arnie from What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Yeah.
You know, like it's those kind of characters that just like stand out in your
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like when speaking of Robin Williams, because we were just talking about him.
Yeah.
When he is like finally breaks down in front of Robin Williams in the therapy session, and then they hug and he's crying, like he loses it. Like I'll never forget that. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was such a good movie.
Yeah.
So memorable. Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool,
Real life
cool.
stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
All righty. Yeah, let's go on. All right. Lisa.
7.
7. Krista.
11.
11. Andy.
19.
19. Danny.
14.
14. Marlena.
18.
18. Okay. Lisa, you and I both got 7. So we can roll these or we can both answer. And Andy, you're high.
I'm okay either way. You choose. Answer. We'll answer.
We'll answer. Okay. Both answer. Okay.
What the fuck is up with that movie you wish they would make?
Ooh.
That's an easy one for me.
What is
And
it?
I'll take a guess what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Baldur's
Boyfriend
Gate 3,
movie.
but only if Neil plays the Starian.
Yes.
Live action.
Live
Oh,
action.
live action.
Only fucking do it if you're gonna let him play. Because
But
otherwise,
Who
we
else
also
would you
need to
cast in
say-
there?
And we need to see his storyline played out
Yes.
in the movie.
Oh yeah.
Who else would you cast in there? Like, who would be his love
I don't fucking
interest?
care. I
It
just
doesn't matter.
I don't care.
We need some big burly, awesome butch woman for Karlak. I'm just saying. Anyways,
Yeah.
but gosh, what movie do I wish they would make? I'm trying to think of like some of my favorite books that have not been made into movies or that they did a bad job.
Right.
I would say, I think most of the ones that I like, I'm really bad at this. I would love to see a really powerful, empowering, like tarot movie, like where it's not
Ooh.
tropes and
Not-
stereotypes, but it's
Not
like,
like the new one that's
The one that
horror.
just came out.
yeah,
Did you
like
watch
yeah,
that
not
horror
like a cheesy
movie?
horror flick,
Death.
but like actually something that isn't a documentary, but like shows the personal growth and the like empowerment of it as a practice in some way. I know that probably wouldn't be very entertaining.
Like
It'd
what
be
it's really used for.
yeah, like how it's used for many people. But yeah, I don't
I
know.
could see a good Hallmark movie like
That's what
that.
I was thinking.
Yeah, like on the Hallmark Channel for Halloween, having a tarot reader.
But like a
I
really
think that would,
Like a real one.
That's what I'm saying. Like a wholesome, like
wholesome tarot
real,
movie. Yeah,
yeah, like
love
someone
to
who
see that.
owns a like metaphysical shop, and then like
Yeah.
like
that would be the only way to do that really wholesome and like have it.
Didn't they kind of do that with like the witchy? Oh, what's that witchy one that like everybody loves? I think it's Hallmark. Like the good witch.
Oh, the Good Witch. I heard about that
So,
one. I don't know what it's on.
I don't.
Maybe
I've
so.
seen bits and pieces. I've not seen the whole thing, but I'm like something like that with like a tarot reader.
tarot.
Would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
That would be really cool.
That's
That's a
like
good answer. So much better than mine. I'm like, can you just put my hot boy candy on the screen for me?
No, like,
I mean, I'm here for it.
Movie for real.
Here for. Oh,
All right.
okay. Are we ready?
Rolling? Yeah.
Roll it.
Roll.
Rolling. Name the movie that's from.
Rolling.
You know the movie that's from?
Yeah, City Slickers.
Hey, Danny.
Not me. I don't know.
Absolutely. Slickers. We could sing it. Like,
That's what I just did. But I was singing it low.
Danny and I are just gonna go do a movie trivia for
Yeah.
money somewhere else.
Yeah, you two go
It's
head
got
to
to
head.
be old movies. I'm not going to the new ones.
yeah. All right, Lisa.
Nat 20.
Ooh,
Oh,
nat 20.
Ooh.
I
Okay.
don't
Then
have
it
to
don't matter
answer.
because you get to pick a question and everybody has to answer.
Yeah.
And you can pick any question you want if you want rather than roll it.
Have we done question 1 yet?
We have not done question one yet.
That's it. Okay, what the fuck is up with the last movie you watched?
Oh, that's hard. Fuck.
Confession time.
Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, isn't that?
I
Big
love
music.
that movie.
Roof or groove?
Oh, Groove.
Okay,
Disney
for
one.
some reason I heard roof and I was like, okay, I don't know that movie.
You know, Groove.
I'm like, it sounds like a documentary the Emperor puts in.
No, sorry, turning into a llama.
That's a cute movie though. It's super fun.
Mine's
love
easy.
this
I already answered it. It was Encino Man.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
What
right.
I just watched. Yeah.
That's right. All
That's
right.
fabulous. Sean and I watched Pulp Fiction all the way through, rewatched. I hadn't seen Pulp Fiction since like forever. And the podcast that I listened to that's literally about watching things over and over again. It's the Rewatchables. They did like the 30th anniversary, whatever, of Pulp Fiction. And it was like a 2-episode long podcast that I listened to over the course of like a couple work weeks. And then I'm like, I have to watch it. And so Sean, yeah, and we remembered, I mean, like I quoted so much in the music, you know. I'm not gonna I won't quote Pulp Fiction, but I want to, but I won't. Anyway, yeah, it's
That's awesome.
It's not my favorite Tarantino, but it's
That's a good one though.
It's classic. It's classic.
What about you, Danny?
I'm trying to look up the last one and I'm trying to find it on Prime and I'm like, where am I recently watched? Because I watched some really obscure shit like recently, and that's the last time I've watched a movie. How do I
watched the Let It Be documentary, which is not really my interest, but my husband Robin's interest. But it was we'd already seen, like, he's so deep into it, like, and I'm like, I'm sure we've already seen this, honey. And he was like, no, we watched the other movie, which was the same footage, but this was a different director.
Commentary.
Oh, a different perspective. And he's like, but this one, he's like, this one is a bit darker than the other one. But the one we watched was so depressing. I'm like, that was the upbeat one. It was like the sessions when the band was like already kind of breaking up. They weren't getting along. There's like these super awkward moments. Like Yoko was sitting like between John and Paul, like just kind of yodeling. It was just so. But it was interesting. I will say it was interesting. So,
that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you find it, Danny? What'd you find?
Yes. Okay. Well, I think so. So I'm going to talk about just a few of them because I can't remember which one it was. So I watch a lot of like random little horror, obviously, shows. So I watched Demonic. But then I watched the new Exorcist. It's called The Exorcist Believer. Don't waste your time. But I think the most recent one I watched, like the most recent, like recently made movie was Saltburn.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I've heard a lot about it. I haven't seen it.
I heard it was good.
It's so good. It's
I'm in
so
the mood
good.
for watching weird shit and reading weird shit. So
if you're in the mood for weird, you need to watch it.
Yeah.
You need to watch it for reals. Yeah. I loved every minute of it.
Oh, okay. I've opened a tab. Maybe
Open the tab.
I'm very curious to see what you think of that movie.
A lot of like content warning.
I know one part you are going to hate.
Really?
Oh, I know what you mean. I've seen a lot of like the clips. I just haven't seen it together.
Oh, yeah.
I have to watch it because now
you have to watch it because I
like
have to know what you think.
Sexy too. It's like really sexy, that movie. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Dawn can add that to her list for this weekend.
If you have not seen it, go ahead and add that there.
Alrighty. I will.
The guy somebody's young, right? They're really young.
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think so. Are they? Listen.
They're like 30s.
You can't tell anymore, man.
Yeah, you can't tell anymore.
I'm bad at telling ages anyway. So
I watched this guy on TikTok. He's like, I'm 26. I was like, I thought you were 43. Like, I can't tell anymore.
Yeah, me either. All right, shall we rollies?
sure.
Yes.
Rollies. All right. Lisa.
17.
17. Krista.
6.
6. Andy.
15.
15. Danny.
5.
5. Marlena.
I got a 20.
Oh, you got a 20. Okay.
What the fuck is up with that actor director you have to watch? Actor or director, or actor director combo.
Mine's Will Ferrell. I just haven't watched anything he puts out.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Good one. That's a good one. I kind of feel that way about Ryan Reynolds because he's just fucking hilarious.
Everything is so good. We were talking about waiting
Everything.
last night. Did you see that one?
Mm-mm.
When he plays the waiter, it's like from probably the early 2000s. It's kind of in the same vein as oh gosh, I don't even know, almost like a Judd Apatow kind of thing, but like Waiting is hilarious. The girl from Beekman's World plays on there too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's a good
clearly
one.
I haven't seen everything, but like if he's in a movie, like I'll probably watch it because he's hilarious.
I was just thinking about The Proposal, that movie with Sandra Bullock. That was so
yes, that was so good.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, it's so good.
It's good.
Like,
Is that Ryan
we
Reynolds?
even watched
Sandra Bullock? Is The Proposal Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock?
And
Are they
Sandra
both
Bullock.
in it?
Yes, and Betty White's in it.
I should watch that then. I was gonna say Sandra Bullock actually. I think if I
Really?
hear something in a movie, I almost always will watch it. Yeah.
The Proposal's great.
So I should watch that one because I also really like Ryan Reynolds. So
yeah.
we
even watched like the documentary on like the soccer team they own.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah,
it's actually really good. It's interesting. It's really good. It's like very heartwarming most of the time, and they're not in it a ton, but like they own the team, so they talk about it, and it's quite interesting. But
that's awesome.
What about you, Andy?
Yeah.
I really, when Meryl Streep is in a movie, I'm always intrigued. Not that I love absolutely everything, but I'm always like, I need to check that out and see if it's something that's going to be cool.
Yeah.
For me, I would have said Robin Williams, but
too soon. I know it's been what almost.
It's been,
but it's still too soon.
It's still too soon.
Always too soon. Yeah, I felt that way about him too.
Gosh, I have a lot. I will usually anything that Kevin Smith puts out, I'll usually watch. He's one of my favorite directors.
Yeah. You named off all his movies like a little while ago.
I know. The same has Judd Apatow, him as well. As far as like the makers of movies, I love a good like comedy, like hardcore pop culture comedy. I love those. For the person, I would probably say, gosh, it's like the like, you know, like Krista said, the Will Ferrell, Adam Sandler, Jack Black.
Yes.
Those guys, I will usually watch anything they're in. Like Uncut Gems, I will sing its praises. I was a nervous wreck and just like about to lose my mind the entire time. And I absolutely loved Adam Sandler's performance in it because it blew me the hell away.
I love Adam Sandler. Spanglish is one of my favorite movies of his. Like your more serious role. Yeah, love it.
Cool. All right, well, let's do Wild Magic real quick then.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Which number do I need?
Roll your D6.
6.
D6. Okay. So on this round, we were doing anybody who got an even number, which actually is
everybody.
Not everybody.
No, not everybody.
Even number is Lisa, Danny, and Marlena.
Okay.
I got a 5. So if you got an even number, then you gotta quote a movie or do a movie quote.
Okay.
And we have to guess what movie it's from.
Okay.
I'm legit cheating, y'all. I have to.
No, I just want like an easy one that I think everybody would get.
All right, go.
All right. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh, that's Jaws.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was a really good one.
Yeah.
I've got one. But
okay,
go because I got one too.
Okay. You want to rent me? But I also named the movie earlier just as like a little.
It's the 90s one, right?
Was it the Can't Buy
I'm
Me
gonna say,
Love?
Yep.
Yeah,
I
was gonna say you can't touch this, but that's a
different 90s thing.
Different 90s thing.
Yeah.
Like, can't do something. Can't do something.
Okay, what about if you don't let me gut out this house, I will go insane and take you with me. Come on, y'all.
Danny is so disappointed.
So sad.
We're just all thinking horror movies because it's coming from
right?
Yeah.
I mean, technically it's weird, but it's not horror per
You
se.
were doing an accent too, and it's from the movie. Okay.
Yes. If you don't let me get out this house. Well, I have to go really simple. Same movie.
Okay.
I too am strange and unusual.
I feel like it's the movie I haven't seen.
Like
Yeah.
Y'all have not seen
Was
Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice? That was
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I was like,
Beetlejuice! I'm so disappointed.
Danny's like, none of us can be friends anymore.
I was like, can we still be friends?
okay,
Oh my god, that's my favorite part. She's got the spray can in her hand.
Yes.
Like, what are you doing? She's like, if you don't let me get out this house.
Yes.
The
That's
only
like
thing
one of my
I
favorite
think
scenes.
of with Beetlejuice is the songs and like,
Oh, yeah.
Jake.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. I love it. We roll.
I'm sorry we failed you, Danny.
Oh,
All right, Lisa.
Nat 20 again.
Nat
I
20
got a
again.
1.
Oh, you got a 1. Okay, so we're gonna do both.
Okay.
Okay, so on a 1, Danny, you got to draw a card and then you have to relate it to a movie.
Oh, super simple. Okay. Go ahead, Lisa.
Okay.
What do you have?
And then I need to pick a question we haven't answered yet. What do we have
We
left?
haven't done 5 or 11 yet.
Okay, 5 or 11. Okay, I'm gonna do 11. What the fuck is up with your favorite movie genre?
Who started?
I'll go first. We can go around in the boxes. Okay. Mine is, it's like sci-fi, right?
Yeah.
I love sci-fi. But also like I really love ridiculous, terrible B-movie sci-fi that drives my husband crazy because I will watch it all the way to the end, no matter how bad it is. I love like old, like really old I love new Doctor Who too, but really old Doctor Who, like the original Doctor Who's.
Yeah.
Let's go around. Krista?
Is animated movie a genre?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
definitely my favorite. Anything that comes out that's probably aimed towards children, I'm gonna watch.
Yeah.
The Trolls movie franchise. You
Oh,
haven't seen Trolls? Please do. It's
I
amazing.
love the first one. I didn't like the second one,
The
but
second one, not as good.
Not as
Third
good.
one,
I haven't seen it yet.
the third
So
one.
good. I love good animated movie. Like I'm still a fan.
The third one's my favorite.
I
I
can't wait to watch
I keep trying not to break out into song with all the movies that you guys think.
I really like independent like foreign films that are like dubbed. Like the more it can feel like this was made for their specific country and we're just like getting to see it, you know.
some good movies.
Really enjoy that.
That's cool.
yeah.
Some of them are so bizarre, you know, like it covers a lot of genres. And I just find it really.
Any particular country, like French, Swedish, Japanese?
I get attached to one specific country and then I get like sad if it's like done, like if it's a series. Like I was in Italy and then I feel like when I watch like particularly binge watch like a series, like I feel like I can speak Italian.
Oh, of course.
And when it ends, I'm like, oh no, we have to go to Sweden now. When are we gonna do it?
Like I'm now part of this culture. Like what are we gonna do here?
I'm one of them. So
Yeah.
so
That's amazing.
Whatever one I'm immersed in at the time, you know.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'll let Marlena go and then I'll say mine and pull my card.
Okay. It's hard for me to narrow down any specific genre because I like all different kinds of movies. Like, but I do have a thing for parody movies.
Yeah, like the haunted houses and stuff.
Yeah,
Scary movies.
I love
movie
all of it, like Hot Shots Part 2.
Do.
I love all that stuff. I mean, from Naked Gun, all of the Naked
Police
Gun
Academy.
movies.
Oh, those are so good.
It's a little weird because of O.J. Simpson, but like
So good though.
they're still really funny. Yeah, Airplane, like the original parody movie. But like the scary movies, I really liked too. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of those parody movies.
That's cool. Those are fun. Those are fun.
Rom-com, all different kinds of stuff. But that's one that I think most people don't know about me.
I know everybody's like, oh, it's horror. We know. Honestly, not my favorite genre.
Okay.
I guess I would call it like off-color comedy. Like I love the End of the World, or This Is the End,
Like
Shaun of the
Black
Dead, Dazed and Confused, Pineapple Express.
Oh, okay.
What's the one with McLovin? Superbad.
Okay.
Jay and Silent Bob. Like I like crude boy poopy humor. Like I think it's hilarious. Like the dumber it is, which is why I like Step Brothers and like Will Ferrell movies and Adam Sandler movies and David Spade and like Rob Schneider.
I love Rob Schneider.
Like Hot Girl was like one of the best movies. Like I love quotable potty humor comedy. Hands down.
Yeah,
That's a good
My
one.
favorite across the board. My favorite across the board. They just don't make them like that anymore. It's not PC anymore, so I don't get those
Yeah,
anymore.
you can't.
Oh,
Yeah,
Can't do it anymore.
yeah, you can just can't.
We were saying that about Encino Man. It's like he was like grabbing her ass, and he was like just something. I can't even remember what he said, and it's like, oh, you can't do that anymore because
You
he
can't
made
do
some
that
really
anymore.
rude comment
I
about
think
it.
that's
And
why I
I'm
like the Deadpool Wolverine so much because it's so off color, and
That's why I love Deadpool.
You have
Because
to
he's one of the
admit,
only things that they will still let him say whatever the hell he wants.
he literally, oh my god, and he went all in this latest one. It's
I can't wait to see it. I can't wait.
Yeah,
I
so
cannot
fun.
wait.
see it.
Okay.
Is that movie theater worthy?
Okay, any movie is movie theater. I love going to the theater, so it doesn't.
Well, I do
like
too, but
anything in the theater.
but I want to know if it's
Not
worth
my
paying for it.
husband, so.
I would say yeah. I think we laughed the entire time, and just the audience reaction was also really. It was high energy because it's out kind
High
of new,
energy.
and so the theater was full, and everybody was just having a great time. It was really good
That's cool.
energy.
Wow,
Yeah,
I
it
can't
was-
remember.
I
the
like
last time I
hype
went to a
movies like that.
theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are y'all ready?
Oh yeah, the card.
Yeah.
We'll find the card together. What do we got? Oh, we have the four. Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles.
Ooh.
What deck is that from?
Gentle Thrills Tarot.
Gentle Thrills. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I need to look that one up.
Okay.
That's
Showing
got
it.
such a summery vibe, that deck.
And for me, like immediately, I think of like the 80s. Like, okay, you remember in Ghost, where Whoopi Goldberg puts on all her little, her little suit,
Yeah.
goes to the bank with him, and she's like arguing with him in front of the teller, but she's got like the 80s suit on,
Uh-huh.
she's got her little heels on. It's like it's got that like vibe to me,
Yeah.
That's
That's a
great.
good one.
and she's really worried about getting that money out, so it like kind of all fits together because like there's money being hidden, and she's going to try to like take it all out.
Perfect.
So yeah, that's what I would say.
Good one.
That's awesome. That's
I love
awesome. All right, let's do our last roll.
Alrighty.
Oh, Ghost. Patrick Swayze. That's another I'd watch any movie with Patrick Swayze.
That's yeah.
Dirty Dancing changed my life as a child.
Yes,
Movie.
that was absolutely the movie.
Oh God.
I told you guys the story about Dirty Dancing that I wasn't allowed to see it as a kid. My dad edited it for my sister and I. Like literally when it was like pirating sort of, I guess, because he broke it up like all of the really serious adult stuff. I was too Dirty Dancing. It was too dirty. So I didn't know what happened to some of the characters in that movie until I was a lot older. And he was just gone. Like, why was she not there anymore?
Right.
My mom did that with Grease. The whole scene where Rizzo and Kaneki like get together in the car. I only saw a few years ago, and I was like, "What?
You didn't know she
Did
was
they add a scene?"
pregnant scare?
It always like cut to like when at that end scene when she's like, "I'm not pregnant," and every time as a kid, I was like, "What?"
And it's
That's
like,
better than telling your kid they can't see the movie, because if you're gonna just tell them they can't see it, they're gonna go watch it. So like,
Right?
Yeah.
I watched
been
The
edited. That's a
Exorcist
brilliant.
literally 2 days later. Like 2 days later.
She just
Yeah,
snipped it out somehow. I don't know how.
Interesting.
oh my
I love it.
I watch stuff I was not supposed to watch all the time.
Yeah. I couldn't
Absolutely.
get away with it ever. Never.
I could always. I was an unattended child.
Meanwhile, I'm showing my kid movies that like I probably shouldn't be showing.
Well, like, yeah, they're gonna see them anyways. The thing.
They're gonna see them
watch
anyway.
movies.
Yeah.
She will not sit and watch movies at all.
Really?
I have tried Disney. I've tried, things like The Sandlot and Camp Nowhere and like kid movies. And like, I'm like, I got a ton of heavyweights. I got all these in my back pocket for kid time, like 10 years old. She don't care about none of that.
She likes to run around
She
outside.
won't watch movies. She won't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She likes to run around outside or play video games. Both.
Sit on her phone, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, important.
All right, Lisa, what'd you get?
A 9.
You rolling? 9. All right, Krista.
10.
10. Andy.
4.
4. Danny.
16.
16. Marlena.
4.
4. Okay, Danny, you and I are both 16 high.
Okay.
Andy is 4. Well, Andy and Marlena are 4 low. So and we have one question left. So we want to just let's everybody answer the last question.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
People want.
So our last question is, what the fuck is up with your favorite childhood movie?
I feel like we were just talking about.
Finally, it's my time.
Probably not. But go like little. Go
It's
little.
Lisa's like, it's my time.
Go little.
Like
Oh.
preteen, anything 10
okay.
or lower. Like don't go into like, I know we all love our 90s and all that,
Yeah.
but like
Damn.
little when you were a kid.
Okay, little. I got
I
it.
have
Little.
such a big revelation for y'all. You're gonna be so shocked. It's The Last Unicorn. know.
What?
I don't hold your surprise in. I know.
I mean,
Big reveal.
I don't think we can be friends anymore. Like,
How will we recover?
I'll never forget this in my life.
Over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah.
Always.
And Grease.
Oh,
Weirdly.
Grease. I
But
love
mostly
Grease.
because my little sister was constantly watching it. So from the time I was like 10, that's all we were watching.
Did you also like Grease 2?
Yeah. Ish.
Ish.
Yeah.
I'm a movie purist.
well,
Yeah.
Krista, what was yours? Your favorite childhood movie?
Mine was Shrek. I've probably seen it, I'm not even kidding, 100 times. Like,
Yeah.
easily.
I wasn't even a kid when Shrek came out, and I've watched it at least 200 times. The whole, like every one of them. I love every one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it never gets old. It really
Never
don't.
gets old. I still laugh my ass off every time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
You
good.
think that made Mike Myers more famous than Austin Powers?
God, I don't know. I rewatched Austin Powers, and it holds up. I'm sorry. That's
Austin
that potty
Powers is
humor.
amazing. Yeah.
I can't.
That was
I
it was a
love
really
him.
big deal, but I think he was made more famous
Shrek,
from.
he made more famous,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
Andy, what was your favorite childhood movie?
It started. We've talked about this before. My love for Dick Van Dyke, and it started with Mary Poppins.
Oh,
I love that
that's a
one
good
too.
one.
That was a good one too.
That was such a good one.
Yeah, it had so many. I was just talking about it yesterday in that movie, like all the different songs it had in it, and the historical reference to the women's movement,
Women's movement.
that, and the different scenes, like outside the bank is completely different than inside the house, and then they have
Yes.
a scene, and there's just like so much in that.
I got the chills. Like, I
Yeah,
love
it's
that movie
worth
so
watching
much.
again and again, because
And the magic in it
The
too.
magic. When they jump in the painting,
Yeah.
it was like my favorite
Yeah.
Mhm.
part of the entire
Yeah.
movie because it was so magical to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her dress, like I was always a sucker for a pretty dress, man. And when she goes into the painting and she has that striped dress on, like, I'm done. I mean, like, he's got the striped suit.
When they go for their outing, and like how the kids are dressed, and it's just
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Danny, what about you?
Oh my God. Okay. So I would say, like, at first I was going to say The Little Mermaid, but y'all, honestly, when I was a kid, I had the VHS of Snow White. And
Mhm.
I watched it incessantly. Like,
Mhm.
Snow White was my princess.
That's what I was
love
gonna say.
her.
That would be something I'd be super curious to hear from everybody. Is what was your favorite Disney? Your first favorite Disney movie?
And I was in
First
love with
favorite.
Ariel, but I'm gonna be honest. Like, I watched Snow White, and I loved Snow White more.
Snow
So
White is
Snow
so
White was probably my princess.
Yeah, mine was Pocahontas.
That was your
Good
favorite?
I
one.
love that movie.
Mine
And
was
it was
Belle
like
for
Colors
sure.
of the Wind. It was
Belle.
like Grandmother Tree. It was like all of it. I just loved
It's a
that
great
movie.
movie.
Little
Such a good
Mermaid. Little
Mhm.
Mermaid was like it for me.
That was it.
That was
Yeah.
a close second for me. Yeah.
See, that
Robin
was
Hood, also Robin Hood. Robin Hood was another big,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
the
But
Oodle
that
Lollies.
for Disney.
Yeah.
But my favorite childhood, I love the Muppets. Like, and the Muppets, the
So
Muppet
good.
movie, The Great Muppet Caper. But my favorite was Muppets Take Manhattan.
Oh, that was such a
Oh,
good movie,
good one.
though.
That was a good one.
That was so
Like,
great.
all my
I love the
siblings-
new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen the new ones?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They're both hilarious. I know all the songs already. Like I like because Lennon used to watch those. Like when she was little, I'm like, oh no, we're just putting this on.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
I
That's how this
love
works.
the Muppets so much.
Love
Yeah,
the
I'm a big,
Muppets.
big
They're
Muppet
so good.
animal.
Yeah.
Well, Beaker is probably my favorite Muppet
Beaker's
of
the
all.
Oh, that's another good one. Everybody's favorite Muppet. Like that's a big tell.
Animal's
Animal.
my favorite Muppet.
Oh, mine was Beaker for sure.
When I
Beaker.
was little, it was Miss Piggy. When I was little,
It was Miss Piggy for
yeah.
me, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss
Wait,
Piggy.
what
But
was
for
your
me-
favorite princess, Krista? Because I didn't catch it.
Oh, mine was Belle.
What was it?
Mine-
Belle.
Beauty and the Beast.
Belle. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's.
What about you, Dawn?
That mine is my favorite princess and my favorite childhood movie are both Beauty and the Beast. So it's Belle.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I actually liked the
Yeah.
remake of that one, I have to say, with Emma
That
Watson.
one is good.
Yeah,
I
it was,
love
yeah.
the
That one was good.
That was so
But
good.
I like Emma Watson.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
also did like her.
I was transported because it was very true to the original. That's what I
Yes.
loved about it.
The new Aladdin I didn't care for, but you can't.
You
Genie.
can't really compare.
Mm,
Yeah, it's Genie. You
yeah,
can't-
that's just yeah.
And another one of my favorites, like Mary Poppins, was Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
I
'Cause when
love
they
that
go
movie.
under
That was
the
a good
sea,
one.
So much.
Yeah.
I loved that movie.
when they're like interacting with all the cartoons, all the
Yeah.
songs from Bedknobs and Broomsticks too is so good.
This-
Yeah.
I've only seen that one once or twice. I don't know that one well.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh yeah.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Yeah.
That was a good
Good
one.
one.
Pretty
Oh,
sure
I'm not
Jessica
bad.
Rabbit was
I'm
my
just
first
drawn this
girl
way.
crush.
I'm just drawn.
I'm just drawn this way. Yeah.
I can't help it. Yeah.
See, I can quote other movies. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh my god.
God, I can't believe
Speaking of
nobody
mov-
quoted Austin Powers. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
Speaking of movie quotes, let's do one last wild magic, and then what did we do? We did odd, so we did even. So if you roll an odd number, you got to pick a.
Odd number?
I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 6.
3.
3.
Marlena and Andy got odd.
Okay.
Okay, Marlena and Indy.
All
All right. Cool.
I said Indy.
You got it. You got it. You got to quote a movie. We got to guess what movie it's from.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna cheat too because I think I used the only one. I used a lot of brain power from that last one.
I want to think of something that you guys will get. Hold on.
This is when I wish I had like a catalog of all the movies I've ever watched.
Just
You know what I mean? So you
you
could just like scan all the time and be like, wait, what movie though? That was the biggest part for me when I'm like just trying to figure out what to quote.
then to narrow it down.
Mm-hmm.
And if I hadn't asked, we could all pull out movie quotes, no problem. But because
yeah,
we're
for sure.
thinking about it,
Oh, guaranteed. Just cheat, Marlena. Look up a movie and then find the quote that you know.
Mhm.
I keep thinking of an old school. Oh, so I'm funny to you? Am I a clown? Am I here to amuse you?
Oh, that's Joe Pesci in oh God.
Oh my
Is
god, I
it-
know this.
Okay, it's either Casino or Scarface.
yeah.
Oh my god, my ex used to
Is
quote
it Joe
this
Pesci or
so
Al Pacino?
constantly.
Shit. Am I funny to you? Oh my God, I know it. I know it.
Sure.
Am I here to
Am I like a
amuse you?
clown to you? Oh my god, I fucking love this quote too. I don't know the movie. I can't.
Everyone is screaming at us right now.
Yeah.
For real. Oh my god, watching this is gonna be so annoying.
I mean, just tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Goodfellas. It's from
Goodfellas. Oh,
And then they totally murdered that guy.
they totally murdered.
Oh, I have another one. You want another one? Sorry. That's way harsh, Ty.
Oh my God. That's clueless. That's
Yeah.
clueless.
Good
That's
one.
way harsh, Ty.
Andy, what you got?
As
Okay, I picked an easy one. I'm the king of the world.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Titanic!
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Alrighty, that's it. We did all 12 this time. That's so fun. Thank you all
Love
for
it.
coming and hanging out, playing.
Thank you.
We're doing it again next month.
That was a fun one. Yes.
That was really fun.
We gotta pick a theme.
We'll see what we come
Next
up
month
with.
we'll pick a
Ooh.
theme. Come see
Yeah.
what we come up with. Yep.
Yeah.
I guess we could say if anybody has a suggestion,
Oh yeah. Drop it down
Yeah, totally
drop
down.
it in the comments
Do a suggestion and give us some questions.
and some questions. Like we can play a whole Wild Magic one where it's just random ass whatever you all throw at us.
Yeah.
Yo,
So,
do
I'll
it.
think
Throw us
yeah.
some questions and we will do a random. That would be so
That
fun.
would be so
We can get
fun.
12. Okay, y'all, in the comments, 12. We need 12 questions. We will roll it random.
Yes.
That would be fun.
That would be
fun.
fun.
That sounds
good
fun.
That will
idea.
be our next WTF. Random whatever bullshit.
Amazing.
Wild.
Yay.
Well, thank y'all for hanging out. As always, like links for all these fabulous people below. If you are not subscribed, like go and do it. Like just right now. Just go. They all have amazing content. So thank you all. And we will be back next month with, I guess, whatever everybody throws at us. That'll be fun.
Yep. That'll be fun. One.
So excited.
Awkward bye. My mouse is dead. Oh, there we go. Okay. That was even more awkward.
That was so good.